Yeah, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, Da Poppy, aka Los Courtside. Let's get straight into the video today. I came across this viral tweet where a guy was talking about she's not worthy of being your wife, but she is worthy of bearing your child? Question mark. You gotta be living backwards. And this was something that really resonated with me because I definitely see in our society, and this has been going on for a while now, but I've always kind of questioned the line of thinking that a lot of men have where it comes to impregnating women that they don't see a future with. And what I mean by that is the fact that there's a lot of you out there and you shooting up these girls' clubs and you know for a fact you're not trying to be with this girl in the long run. You know for a fact that you don't want to co-parent with her. You really want anything to do with her besides you getting the cheeks right now. So I never truly understood what the mentality was behind by just shooting up a girls' club and just letting the chips fall where they may. It always seemed like it was just a really, really, really irresponsible decision on both parts. Obviously, you know the women still find they still have some responsibility in there because it's their body at the end of the day, and they're the ones that make the final decision on whether or not they're going to be bringing a child into a world. But with that being said, I never understood why men don't better protect themselves, better protect their seed when it comes to having sex with women because it's so unnecessary for you to have a child with somebody that you don't want anything lasting with. And it still doesn't. I'm baffled by it, to be honest with you. It's crazy to me. When you think about all the steps that you have to take to have a child, that shit is deliberate. Like you're playing with fire. You have to one, not be using any contraceptives. She has to either not be on birth control or her birth something has to go wrong with her birth control. She has to be at a time in which she's ovulating. And then after all that, when you guys get into it, the morning after or the next couple of days after, you have to then not want to get a plan B, which then it is crazy to me because if I'm busting in a girl, I'm at least getting the plan B. Like no matter what you say, after it's all said and done, if I'm not erratic, if I'm not reckless, I'm gonna at least get the plan B and say, you know what, I I was wrong. I didn't go about this the right way, but let me do this to take care of it. There's some of you out there, you just nutting in a girl and you're dipping, you're leaving. And you just let the chips fall where they may. You're like, yo, we'll be straight. I'll be fine. Fuck it. And I don't get it. I never understood it. I still don't get it to this day, especially because of the fact that that's a obligation that you have, and that's an issue that we have in our community where there's so many niggas that are deadbeats because they just fucking whoever and they impregnate whoever and they have no intentions of supporting that girl and supporting that child. When let's be real, if you get a girl pregnant, that girl's your responsibility now. Not only is that child your responsibility, the woman is your responsibility as well because that's the mother of your child. There's no way that one can be good and the other is not good. You have to support them both. And you niggas don't seem to understand that. You niggas don't seem to care about the fact that, hey, if you do this, there's going to be repercussions to your actions. You're going to have to be responsible to somebody. Yes, you could be a deadbeat. Yes, you could be a baby daddy. But the proper way to go about these things is when you get a girl pregnant, that's you. You got to do everything that you can to support her, to make sure that she's good, to hold her down in every aspect that you can. Because by her being supported, she's going to be able to be a better mother. She's going to be able to be a better mother to help your child, to raise your child, because you both doing it. And as a man, as the head of whatever dynamic y'all got, you gotta. They're both under your protection. You have to hold down your baby mom, and you gotta hold down the baby. So I never understood the rashness that guys had with just going in and impregnating whoever and not caring, and then letting it go at that. Oh man, like I've seen some of these comments in this. Like a woman said she'd rather have a child and raise on her own than commit. What sense does that make to have a child and then Do it on your own. Do you understand? Like that's what's fucked up in our society nowadays. It takes two. It takes two to raise a child. It takes two to make a child, and it takes two to raise a child. I don't understand what you guys are coming up nowadays with this single parent bullshit. Like it's been proven time and time and time and time again that shit does not work. Can it be done? Yes. Is it the most optimal? Is it the most beneficial for the child? No. It's been proven over and over and over again. Kids that grow up without fathers are not at are at a disadvantage. We know this. Kids that grow up without mothers are at a disadvantage. You see these people then trying to look for other people to be their father figures, to be their mother figures, to be that paternal figure to them in their life because that's what they're lacking. They need both. They need a mom and you need a dad. You just not, oh, I got a mom and that's it. It's not, oh, I got a dad and that's it. That's fuck shit. It doesn't, none of that makes any sense. This, oh my goodness, man, it's like this. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. The shit that be going on nowadays, and like nothing about it is. It's like you guys don't even think anymore. You don't think about your actions, and what's worse is you don't give a fuck about y'all kids. Cause at the end of the day, it's your kids that's gonna be ended up fucked up off of this shit. It's your kids that's going to end up being at a disadvantage. It's your kids going to end up being in situations because of the fact that you can't control your fucking dick, that you can't control where you coming at, that you can't wrap it up, that you can't get the plan B. Now your kid fucked up. Now I'm not saying that just because you had sex with a woman and you guys aren't together that your kid is going to 100% be irrevocably damaged, but it's been proven time and time and time again. It is way more beneficial for the child, for both parents to be living together, for both parents to be living in the same house, and to have a healthy relationship with each other. Because you're going to be that child's first representation of what a relationship should look like. And it can either be healthy and committed based on loyalty with morals and principles and a strong foundation, or it could be the fuckery. It could be the baby mama drama. You guys arguing at each other's necks. You guys going back and forth. You guys being petty towards each other. Or even just you guys being distant. And I'm not even seeing what love is supposed to look like because of the fact that your mom and your dad don't fuck with each other like that because they just ended up fucking one night and now your ass came up out the blue. But without further ado, man, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, do you guys think that this is an issue that we're experiencing? And then, do you feel like us as men, because we gotta take up our part of the dynamic. We gotta step up and realize our responsibility in the fact that it's our seed at the end of the day. We are the ones getting these women pregnant. And we're the ones putting these children into the world that's then leaving them in these situations. So let me know what you think. Is this a problem? And what are you doing to combat that? Or do you feel like, fuck it, live and let live? These babies going motherfucking sink or swim. As long as you pay your child support, you're good to go. Who gives a fuck? Cause I give a fuck, but, that's without further ado. That's the video. I'm your host, Dad Poppy, and I'm signing out.